Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today in today's office hour. We are here to talk about getting more out of your personalized videos for context. And an overlooked way to do this is by paying attention to your personalized video analytics without getting too crazy, okay? You'll learn how today. Let's face it, creating personalized video campaigns takes effort, especially if it is the first time, even when my team and I walk with yours, step by step, based on your goals. But engaging your audience, your context, each one of them, is absolutely worth every effort, right? The reality is that you craft the perfect script, tailor it to your audience, then personalized video software creates the videos at scale, and you hit send. But then what? How do you know if your videos are actually resonating with every contact? Are they completing them? Are they taking the actions you want them to? If you're struggling to measure the impact of your personalized video campaigns, you are not alone. And you probably look like the guy in the picture, right? Many marketers feel like they are flying blind when it comes to video analytics for personalized videos. And the reality is that, especially if it is the first time, this is just fine because we walk with you, but we want you to understand how you can leverage video analytics to do better. Many people have high expectations when it comes to video personalization, which is great again, but they don't know how to measure success or improve the performance of their campaigns. They know personalized videos are powerful, but they lack the data to truly understand what's working and, really important, what's not working. But what if you could not only see viewer engagement and identify key trends, but also react to individual viewer behavior, even in real time? That's the power Pirsonal offers. Imagine having access to not just accurate and easy to understand data, that's great, but also timely assistance to help you achieve your business goals, which is even better. Because in the end, we walk with you either monthly, quarterly, yearly, depending obviously on your level of engagement, to help you succeed, to help you achieve your engagement goals when it comes to video personalization. Now, if we don't know each other yet, my name is Josías. I'm the CEO of Pirsonal, and today we'll be diving deep into the power of Pirsonal's video analytics suite. We'll explore and you'll learn how to leverage these analytics to understand the performance of your personalized video campaigns and make data-driven decisions for improvement. Sounds like a plan? Yeah? All right. Let's get into it then. Now, why are personalized video analytics so important? Sure, they provide valuable insights into viewer behavior, like completion rate, like how many viewers are watching your videos all the way through, engagement levels, are viewers somehow dropping off, are they interacting with the call to action, which by the way can be personalized as well at scale with our software. Individual viewer data. For instance, how specific viewers are engaging with your videos. And obviously, there is a lot more than this. The point is that with Pirsonal, we take a different approach. We take it further. With our powerful API, you can leverage this data and you'll see how today to create truly personalized experiences. Imagine for a moment knowing exactly which part of a video a viewer has seen, a specific viewer, not just like a random viewer, specific viewer by their name, email, first name, or any other data point you have. And then imagine you can tailor your messages, even update the call to action, or even trigger any other type of automation based on this information. In the end, it is about improving these context experiences so that you also then increase engagement. This could involve, for instance, dynamic CTAs, changing different calls to action based on what other viewers have already seen or interacted with. Or maybe think about branching narratives. For instance, personalizing follow-up content or messages based on viewer engagement. The point here is that when you understand and react to viewer data, which you can with Pirsonal, you can create a truly interactive and personalized video experience that leads to deeper engagement and better results. So, are you ready to unlock the power of analytics for personalized videos with Pirsonal? All right, let's dive in. Here are the 6 topics we'll be covering today. The 6 topics you are going to learn more about today, along with a QA. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you are one of our clients and feel kind of uncomfortable asking here, please don't hesitate to basically reach out. Even you can reach out directly to me, or you can open a support ticket, help@pirsonal.com, or you can use our chat widget. I mean, there are many ways you can reach out to us. Okay, use your preferred option. If you're a client, you know it. If you are a client and you don't know it, simply write an email at help@pirsonal.com and we'll help you ASAP. In the end, no matter what channel you use, we are here to walk with you. All right, ready? So let's face it, traditional video analytics are great for understanding basic engagement. For example, how many people watch and for how long, how viewers maybe interact with the content, like maybe a landing page or something similar, or even the viewer search, where are these guys coming from. That's what you would usually see when you use platforms like Vimeo or YouTube, Wistia, etc. to somehow try to engage with your contacts using video. However, this is just like one piece of the puzzle, and based on your goals, you need to define what that puzzle looks like, and you learned how today. Now, keep the following in mind in case something needs to change on your end. This is my recommendation. You can take it or not. Many people want access to detailed analytics, but they have no idea about their email analytics or any distribution channel you use. However, if you want your video strategy with personalization to have a bigger impact, you need to cover the basics. So know your email analytics first concerning your KPIs. Now, at Pirsonal, we value flexibility and simplicity. Many people get overwhelmed by just too much data in video analytics. And in my experience as well, this prevents them from taking action. That's why we have a simplified approach when it comes to video analytics for personalization. Okay, so to track video analytics, you always need a video player, just like YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia. These sites offer a video player, right? Now, if you want to go beyond video views and help viewers take the next step in their journey right from the video, you need an interactive video player. For instance, this is an interactive video player. All right, the user can interact, can take a next step right from the video. And this improves their experience and helps you improve also your conversions. Now, if you want to go one step further and get even better results, here's what you need to do. You need to add a personalized call to action to your videos. A personalized call to action you can actually track. For example, this is a personalized call to action. So this content here is personalized or has been personalized for Alex. Now this is done with Pirsonal Player. Pirsonal Player is our interactive video player focused on delivering personalized interactions you can track. All right, so when you use our software to automatically create personalized videos for your contacts to increase engagement, you also automatically create a personalized call to action, or you add a personalized call to action with our video player to the videos. And also you create a landing page that is also personalized. Okay, so the key focus here with Personal Player is in the fact that you can personalize the interaction, because personalized calls to action are on average about 200% more effective than generic calls to action. Right? So if you want to improve the conversion rates, improve the impact of your videos, your personalized videos, data-driven videos, you need to use personalized calls to action. And these are calls to action you can track. Let's see how. At Personal, we understand that every user and team is unique. Some require more detailed information, while others prefer quick glance, like at the data, basically. Some work with large audiences, while others work with smaller ones. Additionally, some need to track how specific contacts engage with these videos, while others might not find this important at all. That's why you get different ways to view and access analytics right from your personal account. Let's see these 6 ways actually. Let me cover all of them. So we have intelligence, downloadable CSV, people, video list, and also I should add here template list, responses, and API. I'm going to cover all of them so that you can see the different ways you can access data, so you can understand the performance of your personalized video campaigns, automations, workflows, how people are engaging with these videos in a simplified way that helps you get the information you need to take the next steps you need from a performance perspective, and also so that you can, similarly, you can make business decisions that are based on the data you are gathering right from your personal account. Make sense? Okay, so let's start with the first one, intelligence. Intelligence provides personalized video analytics for each template. If you want to track a specific campaign, you can create a template for it. That's the easiest approach, in my view at least. You can print this document right from your browser, and even, sometimes I save it as a PDF, for example, and it is quite handy because that way I can share a report with a client, or I can share it with a client that needs help understanding this information, and so on. So you'll find the intelligence section here. If by any chance you don't have it in your account and you want to take a look at it, let us know. You can basically contact support and we can help you figure out if intelligence is something you need or not, like the intelligence section, okay? So use this intelligence section for a quick update on the performance of your videos, like all the videos that were created with one particular template. So you can see, for instance, the percentage of contacts that have seen their videos. So basically, based on the total number of videos here or here, these are the videos that got views, and this is the open rate for these videos. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. Here you have an automated report as well with some recommendations based on the results you're getting. And here you can see, for instance, the video plays, which is every time, the way we count this is every time the play action is executed, that counts as a play. Okay, so that counts as a play. So if you have, for example, a video that you thought potentially that it was quite straightforward, and you see that, let's say you have 100 videos, just to simplify things with numbers, and you have, let's say, like 100,000 views, perhaps maybe the video was not that clear and people had to go back quite a lot to understand a particular section, and you would see how to get to that section in a few minutes when we cover that information. So in many cases, what you will find, if the video is quite straightforward, and like this one here, some people may stop to see specific numbers, okay, to see maybe information that it is explained in a more visual appealing way based on their context. And that could also cause you having a higher play rate here, okay? And but if it is like a super straightforward video, maybe someone presenting straightforward information, not things like numbers or things that don't require an explanation, and you have a high number of plays, then that's usually not great news. Maybe you need to perform some changes in the video content, okay? So it really depends on the type of content you have. Then you have the CTA views. I love this one here, and also the funnel view, because if you're using the call to actions for these videos, and I highly recommend using calls to action for these videos, what you will see is the following. Let's say that you created maybe 5 videos, let's say 100 videos instead of 5 in this example, and 80% of those videos got views. This is what you would see here, which is usually great news. Okay, that's a decent click-through rate for your videos, which is the CTA engagement rate. CTA stands for call to action. Okay, so this here is a call to action. This here is a call to action. And in the personal platform, we have 2 types of calls to action. Both can be personalized on a video basis and in a scalable way. The basic one, which is my favorite one, is this one here, the standard call to action. I love it because it is easy to track, easy to modify. You don't need help from a designer or anything like that. And you can also decide when you want to present the call to action, depending on what tool you're using to connect or to bring your data to the personal platform. So if you're using our campaign tool, which is our CSV tool to create videos at scale from a CSV like batch campaigns, you can define if you want the call to action to be displayed at the beginning of the video. So for instance, if I come here and I click play for the first time, like right from the beginning, it will show the call to action, right? Also, when the video is paused, just like I did now, if you want the user to be able to close or not the call to action, or if you want the call to action to be displayed at the end of the video, or even like from second 10 to second 20 and so on. So we give you loads of flexibility because we understand that every organization, every team is different, and sometimes you want to change the content and even update the content of the call to action to improve conversions. Okay, and that's actually why we are doing all this, talking about analytics, because we want you to get even better results when it comes to video personalization so that you can better engage with your people through data-driven videos. Now, if you're using our HubSpot integration, you also have similar options. Some of them are more limited on purpose, depends on how you connect with our tool. For example, this is our HubSpot integration, so that whenever this event here takes place, whenever in this case a web form is submitted, then our tool automatically creates a personalized video. That's done through our HubSpot integration, and here you can define the type of call to action, the standard one, which is the one I just showed to you, and then the HTML one, which is whatever you want to design in HTML. You can also define if you want the call to action to be executed based on a particular time on screen, or if the user can kind of request the call to action. The call to action should be displayed when the video is paused, which I recommend, or if the video should be paused when the call to action is displayed. So all these options are available here, and all these can be personalized on a one-to-one basis and at scale. Okay, so basically this information here is usually critical. What I usually do is that, let's say you have let's say you have 10,000 contacts you created the videos for, and you only see 500 of them actually engaging with the videos. That's usually terrible news, and often has nothing to do with the video, but with the distribution channel you are using. For instance, email. Most of our clients use email. Most organizations are out there for both internal and external communications use email. And if your email conversion rates, open rates, click-through rates, the percentage of people that open the emails, percentage of people that click in any content in the video, etc., if those numbers are really low already, usually what we recommend is to perform an engagement campaign beforehand or several engagement touchpoints beforehand, so that when your audience receive their videos, they are more likely to engage with it, and therefore you are more likely to get better results. However, if you have like, you know, anything between 50 and 100% is already it's already a good indicator in terms of engagement rates for your videos. Okay, conversion rates for your videos. So don't focus much in, like, most of you shouldn't focus much in this number here, unless you have quite straightforward information, as I mentioned earlier, or super complex information. So if it's super complex information and this number here is high in relation to this number here, then it means that people are going over the information, they are going back, moving forward, etc., so that they better understand what is the information that is presented. Okay, if you have a high number and the video was supposedly quite straightforward, maybe something needs to change from a video perspective. Okay, so you need to put your creative hat, let's say, on, to understand what's the best approach to see this information through or based on your business goals, based on your distribution channel, based on the type of content you are presenting, based on your audience, and based on the next step you want them to take. For instance, if a key goal in your case is to have a decent percentage of contacts clicking the call to action, because that's like the main thing that needs to happen, and that's not happening here, maybe we have a problem. And that problem could be, if you have, you know, 0 or a really low number, maybe below 30, 40, 50% here for the CTA engagement rate, that's usually not great news if that was your main goal. Okay, and in that case, usually what we recommend is instead of, before you optimize the content of the video, an easy approach is to start by optimizing the moment you present the call to action in the video. So many organizations wait until the end of the video to automatically display the call to action. Like if I come here, let me press play, I come here, and then boom, the call to action is displayed. So that's what many organizations do, and that's it. They display the call to action at the end of the video. However, in my experience, that's not the best approach, because you'll have like about 20% of your viewers that will stay until the end of the video on average to watch, that then will see the call to action. Therefore, you are optimizing the call to action for a really small percentage of viewers. So it is a best approach to present the call to action usually around 40 to 6% of the video, like the timeline, depending on the duration of the video, the length of the video. And also we have a framework that we use to help you see where is the best, or how to structure the content of your video, so that you can get, you can target the like the 3 different audiences that we usually see consuming your videos. So you have, yes, one segment, yes, even one particular persona each, but then even within those audiences, even if you go granular, there are different personalities, and you need to create videos that, like the structure of the video, in a way that addresses or engages with these 3 types of audiences, which is basically people that will only consume the intro of the video, people that will only consume up to the main part of the video, and then people that will consume up to the end of the video. All right, we can have another session about that. So finally, about intelligence here. So basically, use it for a quick update on percentage of contacts who engage with the video, and also the success of the video calls to action. You can also go over this information. For example, if you have limitations in terms of email analytics, because many tools are right now for compliance and other things are blocking email analytics. Therefore, many organizations are basically not getting that information anymore, or it's not as reliable as it used to be. So you could use the intelligence section here to also understand, or try to understand, how your contacts are consuming your emails. Because in the end, if you have, for example, in this particular example, people are watching these videos from their computers, okay? But if you have, maybe you did this thinking about contacts that were going to watch this from their mobile device, and to then realize that no one is watching this from their mobile device, or vice versa. You created it for desktop, maybe with more information, small letters and all that, to then realize that most of the viewers are watching this from mobile devices. Okay, therefore you need to potentially, at that point, if it's damaging conversions, you need to update the content of the video. Okay, and then country and city, operating system is self-explanatory, and then you have a summary here. So I use this information loads to have just a quick view in terms of how this particular campaign is performing for this or that client, and then I go in more details. And I usually use this information somehow connected to the email analytics or any other type of analytics, depending on the channel our clients use, to help them understand new opportunities or what needs to be optimized. Again, most of our clients, for instance, use email, so that you would take a look at email open rates. Are people actually opening those emails? When? Is it the right audience? Are they reading the content of the emails? Are they clicking in the thumbnail in the video, like the video thumbnail in the emails, or maybe in a hyperlink, or maybe a button? The layout of the emails, is it the right one? And the same applies to other channels, right? But emails, again, is the main distribution channel used by organizations for both internal and external communications. All right, so once you have these, my recommendation is to go after the downloadable CSV. That's our second option here. Downloadable CSV. Simply come to the My Templates section, and there you'll find the download column. There you'll find the new CSV button. So it is quite straightforward. Click there where it says new CSV. It will download, it will generate a file. You'll have to wait either seconds or minutes, depending on how big or how many videos you have, how many contacts you have in the document. It will generate a CSV where you'll find different columns for all the data associated to the videos. So geolocation, number of plays, the percentage of video that have been viewed on a per contact basis. So every contact is going to be a row in the CSV. You'll also find the metadata, like first name, last name, email, the video ID, all that information and more will be done in that document. So it is quite straightforward. It is the preferred option by potentially business intelligence people, CRM teams, etc., because they usually use third-party tools that also support CSV. So it's a really easy way for them to download data from Pirsonal and upload it to Pirsonal from an analytical standpoint, but also even if you simply want to update the video IDs, like you want to add the video IDs to your email or CRM tool manually, that's a really easy way to do it. Okay, so simply download that document in a CSV format, and this information is updated in real time. So if you need new information on a weekly, monthly basis, simply go there, generate a new file, and download it. Okay, it's quite straightforward. The next way is the people section. So for the people section, you would come here, and this is available in some of our plans, depending on the type of plan you have access to. You will find this section or not. Okay, similar to the intelligence section. And so if you have a small audience, or if you are creating like just videos on a monthly basis, anything may potentially below 5,000 videos / contacts, and you want to know the specific performance like of a video in relation to a contact. If you want to know if John Doe has seen the video or not, the people section is your section. Okay, so this is usually a good fit for business development people, or even, if you're going to have a follow-up call or a follow-up email and you want to know if that particular contact has seen the video. This acts as a light CRM, so you can come here and find if the particular contact, either by their name, last name, email, video ID, has in the video. You can also filter it by the template. Okay, so you'll see, in this case, it doesn't show the data because I generated these videos using our HubSpot integration. And when you use our HubSpot integration, we don't need to know the name or last name or email, because that information is already in HubSpot. So for security reasons, we are limiting the information you have access to here in Pirsonal, because you already have it in HubSpot, and our HubSpot integration automatically adds the video ID to the HubSpot, to the contact in HubSpot. So we are limiting access there, so for security reasons. So that's why you don't find it here. However, you can find it by their video ID, or if you are using our HubSpot integration again, and you are specifically using or adding that information here, first name, last name, email, then it will be shown here in any of these columns. Okay, so here the beauty of this is that you can see if this particular contact, let's say this is John Doe, has seen the video or not, has seen the call to action or not, or if this person has clicked in the call to action or not. Okay, so that's what is shown here. If this person hasn't seen the video yet, it would be, all this would be empty. Or if this person had seen the clicked in the call to action, you would find another icon here for the call to action. So it is quite straightforward. It's like, think about it as like a WhatsApp view, in this case for video engagement. And the beauty of this, again, is if you want to find if John, let's say John Doe, etc., saw the video or not, watched the video or not, click in the call to action or not, call to action or not, that information would be there. So it is quite straightforward. This is through the people section. Now, if I mean, this is like perfect for teams, when any team member needs to manually follow up with contacts, especially again for small audiences, with the small audiences. Now, if you want to have this information, you don't care about the contact details, more like from a video list view, that takes us to the next option, which is video list, which can be filtered either through a video, like just general videos, or also through your templates. So if I come here and I click here, videos, it will take me to the videos section. And this section shows all the videos created with your account. This is available to all users. And here you can see the reaction, if the context has seen the video or not, clicked in call to action or not, all this information here, but more from a video perspective. So for example, you can see the video status. There are different video statuses for status for the video. So if it's done, it means that the video was successfully created. Error means that there was an error, which you would also find listed here in your notification section, or you also find the error here with the error message for your reference. Or if the video is processing, it means that it is currently being created. If it's in a queue, it means that it will be created whenever the queue is cleared. Okay, so there are different statuses for these videos, and this is more like a general view. Okay, so you get when this video was created. You can also see the if you want to know, like for that particular video, let's say you want to have like an intelligence view for that video, similar to what we saw at the beginning. You would come here, you would select the video, like click here in the action column and go to intelligence for that particular video. These are random videos we created just for testing purposes for these videos. And here you would see the performance information, intelligence information, but like for that particular video. Okay, so again, mobile device or not, operating system, country, city, and then here the engagement rate, which is basically the percentage of video that was viewed for that particular video again. So in this case, only 12% of the video was viewed, which means that 87% of the video was not viewed. Okay, the way you usually use this, my preferred way is through a CSV, just because it's easier I mean, that's the way my brain works. So through a CSV, I have all the videos. Let's say if I created 10,000 videos to keep things easier, and there I would have at least 10,000 rows plus the title one, right? Plus the head one, and there I would see potentially on an aggregated way the percentage of videos that were the average percentage of engagement rates, basically, for the videos, which is the videos that were viewed, the percentage of video that were viewed. But also with that information, then I would decide if I want to move the call to action on average, maybe closer to the 40-60% of the video, etc. So if let's say most viewers again are staying up to here, which is second 56, but the call to action was displayed only at the end of the video, then that means that I should probably move the call to action so that it is displayed around here, and also at the end of the video, and usually also when the video is paused, because it acts like similar to an exit intent approach, which is quite effective because people are not expecting this to be displayed. Okay, so again, you access this through, if you want to go over this information on a video basis, you simply click here in the action column. You'll find the 3 dots, and there you go to intelligence. Okay, now let's say that you want to have access to this video list, but instead of just the generic one, like not the general one, not generic one, you want to go from a template perspective. So you will come here, actually have it here already, templates, you click actions, and you go to videos, and then that way you're filtering videos on a template basis. In this case, it's quite straightforward because, again, this is a test account, so I only have one template and these videos that you see here. Okay, and let's go over the next way, which I like, which is responses. So we've gone so far through intelligence, which is more at a glance way, let's say, to know the performance, how well or not well your videos and campaigns are performing. Downloadable CSV, it's more if you want to be more granular, and also to potentially update a third-party tool, a business intelligence tool, maybe a CRM, maybe an email marketing tool, etc., with the information that you download from Pirsonal. People is for when you want to follow up on particular context. You can find those contacts through the search tool using their email, their first name, last name, or the video ID. You can also filter on a template basis. Video list is more like general, as mentioned, and you can see like at a glance. Think about it as like a WhatsApp view. You can see if this video has been viewed or not, if the call to action has been displayed or not, if the call to action has been clicked or not, etc. All this information at a glance, which can be quite convenient. Okay, especially when you have small audiences. If you're creating like 50,000 videos, 100,000 videos, 1 million videos, don't do this because it's going to be pretty much useless. It's just too much. For that, it would be better to use either the downloadable option here in my templates or the intelligence section if your account supports intelligence. Now, let's go over responses. So responses is basically an easy way to know the responses of these contacts if you're using our smart forms. So let me open an example. So this video here has a smart form, which is our web forms for videos. See? So in this case, at the beginning of the video, in order to watch the video, the user has to respond or answer this question here. You can make it mandatory or not for them to watch the video. So I'm going to type 4. So Brian, how many cars do you own? 4. Now I can watch the video. Or you could also have it at the end of the video. Okay. So it is quite convenient. And I do not recommend responses if you have to ask many questions. The video won't be the best place to do that, because you want to focus your attention on one particular action to max, okay, to increase the impact of these videos. And then also from a user experience perspective, having too many questions here at the beginning kind of breaks the experience. It's not the best experience. So 1, 2, 3 supermax questions. But also, if you are combining this with a call to action in the video, then just keep it to one question and then the call to action in the video. That's usually a better approach, okay, in my opinion, at least based on my data and experience. Now, with responses, what you do, this is not available to all accounts, depends on your plan, again, similar to intelligence and people. And this is basically when you want to know more about your contacts. So let's say you are in HR or in internal communications and you want to know if these contacts, what's their preferred communication channel, or what's their opinion on maybe an event or something, right? Or just like in this example here, which is based on the insurance world, and this is like an insurance renewal policy renewal video, and you want to know if how many cars this person has, so that then you can target him based on that information, perhaps, okay? Because maybe that's information you haven't gathered yet through other channels, so you want to use the opportunity, because this person is already paying attention, to ask for more information. Okay, so if I come here, let me refresh this page, I'll find the different responses associated to that video, with that particular video here, this video ID here. So if I click responses, I'll find 2, 3, 4, which is basically me testing, right? So usually you would find one answer, not all of these. And basically it is quite straightforward, super useful to know more about your audience. If you're in internal communications, this is a way to know more about the employee voice, for example. And if you are in external communications, voice of the customer, for instance. Okay, so also you can use this information for other initiatives as well. So this is again through responses, and you have also the reaction column, which helps you know at a glance if this person has seen the video or not, has seen the call to action or not, and if this person has clicked in the call to action or not. Finally, API. So utilizing the Pirsonal API gives you actually loads of flexibility, because you gain instant access to all the information and beyond, empowering you to incorporate it seamlessly into any application or workflow. So it is quite good, actually. So all the information related to these videos, how many times this video has been seen, if the call to action has been closed, how many times this contact has closed the call to action here, or even if this person has the percentage of video viewed, the geolocation, all that information is there. If this person has is playing this in full screen or not, all that information is there, and you have it on a video basis. All you have to do is either provide the video ID when using our API, or you can also provide the template ID, and then it would give you data about all the videos, and then you can define how to incorporate, how to leverage, how to use that information based on your own workflow. So as you can see, with Pirsonal, you gain valuable insights to make informed decisions that in the end drive greater interactions when utilizing personalized videos for engaging with your audience. Right? So in the end, it is about giving you easy to understand information, easy to consume information, so that you can then use it on your end, like on your side, to improve your campaigns, improve your conversion rates, know how to engage with your people, know what's working, what's not working, without getting too crazy. Again, because sometimes it's just too much information, you don't know how to use it, many people don't know how to use it, it doesn't add value. However, a simplified approach like ours helps you know what to do exactly, because you see at a glance what's working, what's not. Okay, and if you want to go more granular, we give you the tools to do so, especially through our API. Now, I would like to talking about the API, to give you a few ideas and examples. So as you know, Pirsonal provides or gives you loads of flexibility so that you can create your own workflows, automations, etc. Or you could even leverage our existing integration. So let's say that you're using our HubSpot integration, which is the one that you have here, the one you have here, okay? Or even let's say that you're using Zapier or even our campaign tool. It doesn't really matter. So in the end, you have one trigger. The videos are automatically created based on that trigger: videos, landing pages, calls to action, etc. And then maybe HubSpot is updated, Salesforce is updated, MailChimp is updated. You can leverage our existing integrations, or you can use tools like Zapier, Integromat, or well, Make actually to send to be triggered when Pirsonal creates those videos at scale automatically. But let's say that then you want to leverage our API to potentially update your CRM or similar tool based on video behavior. You want to do that in real time. So for that, you would use our API. So let's say that in this case, Alex watches the video. You know that Alex saw the call to action because all this information is, you can get access to this information in real time. But then Alex didn't, even let's say that she clicked in the call to action, but then 3 days after, the renewal hasn't taken place yet, as an example. Okay, so there you are basically crossing data from your side with ours to gain a better understanding of what's going on and then decide what to do. So potentially what you could do there is, yes, Pirsonal will provide that information. You will leverage that information to then maybe send him or her a call, maybe call her, or maybe another email, maybe another video. Maybe you want to update the content of the landing page or the call to action, because potentially you're presenting the same video using Pirsonal widget on your side, so that the call to action, the video is basically following the user, okay? But you want to change the call to action because this person has already seen the call to action, hasn't performed the action that you wanted them to perform, but you don't want to generate a new video, for instance. So all that is possible when you use Pirsonal's API. Okay, so that's more like an advanced level. That's also true, but I'm just sharing this with you so that you know what's possible. So this would be, for example, that type of workflow. So it's an insurance renewal process. The X number of days before the renewal should take place, the video is automatically created and sent to the contact. And if the contact hasn't performed the action you wanted the contact to perform, then maybe you have another step with an email or a video or a call or a WhatsApp message, or you want to change the content of the call to action. All that is possible because Pirsonal provides you with the type of flexibility that allows super advanced developers or entry-level users, customer experience people, marketing people, sales people, agencies, and so on, just manage what works best for them. Pirsonal adapts to you in the end. Okay. Now, finally, I would like to go. I won't go super deep. Okay, we can arrange another session for that over security and compliance. So a few important things that I would like to cover super quickly is that in the end, Pirsonal is an ISO 27001 certified company. This actually covers both our software and our professional services, which is our agency arm focused on our platform. What this means is that we are following the highest standard in terms of information security, or information security systems, but also this means that you have third-party eyes making sure that this happens. So just so that you have like a few important facts, or know a few important facts about how videos are hosted, etc. I won't go too deep in this session today, at least, but just to give you a general overview. Remember that, again, we are an ISO 27001 certified company. Each video is assigned with a unique identifier that you can then use in any way you want. And these videos can be either hosted by us or by you. That's 100% up to you. Okay. You could leverage our infrastructure in the US or leverage our infrastructure in Europe, or you could request a custom one so that databases are in your region, etc. The same for video hosting. If you want us to take care of the video hosting, which is included in our offering, and you want these videos to be hosted in one particular region in the world, that's perfectly fine as well, depending on the type of account you have. Okay, all this is in the end to protect your data, to help you stay compliant based on your requirements, because our approach is that we adapt to you as much as possible, because every organization, every team, every legal and compliance team is different. Okay, so we understand that, and we want to be able to adapt to different scenarios. Now, in the end, you need obviously your account user, your account password, and we strongly recommend that you use our OTP option, okay, one-time passcode. So this way, it adds as an extra layer of security. Then API users need to use the account ID and account secret to log in, let's say, to consume our API in your projects, integrations, etc. Then to access data related to all your videos or a particular video, you need to have access. You need to provide the template ID and the template secret. Okay, and also, if you, as mentioned, every video runs behind an ID, which is what you have here, and only you know that ID until obviously you share it with the end viewer. Okay, but there is no sensitive data ever in the URLs or anything like that. That's not our approach. We don't recommend that at all. Okay, so that's why we use anonymous IDs. And then even the media files in Pirsonal, like on your personal account, are automatically anonymized. So like your images, videos, audios, everything that goes through our platform, the moment it touches the platform, let's say, we automatically assign an ID to those files, and that way we keep adding extra layers of security, data protection, and privacy in the end. Okay, so in the end, as mentioned, our clients have the option to have all services, apps, and databases from Pirsonal hosted either in the US or in Europe with our standard plans. But if you have an enterprise plan and when basically you can also request specific locations, and this goes on a one-to-one basis, basically based on your needs. So for that, you need to contact your account manager and or support so that we can provide more information adapted to your specific requirements. So this is what I had for you today. Let's go over questions and answers. Remember that if you have questions, you don't want to share them here, that's perfectly fine. Simply reach out to your account manager, reach out to me, reach out to support. Okay, we are here to walk with you, to help you, and we will canalize the answers based on what will work best for you. Okay, we are here to help.